Hey guys, in this video we're going to be reviewing the Arrowzoom Acoustic panels. I bought these to remove a lot of the echo from the voice recordings I make since the room I'm in has a lot of hard surfaces and empty walls. The set I've bought is a 48 pack with 10-inch panels in black, and I'll link to some similar sets in the video description. I got these foam panels to set up in my new office. There's a lot of empty wall space and the room is very reflective, so I needed a cheap way to deal with this situation. When I received the panels, they were vacuum sealed in a small box. When I first opened the package, I didn't think they were going to be able to expand to what I saw in the pictures online, but they actually did after a few hours. My one comment though is I don't recommend using a knife when you open the bags, because it would be really easy to slice through the compressed panels. I had to be a little creative with how I got these installed, since I didn't want to do any damage to the walls when I eventually take them down. To get these mounted, I wanted to use removable double-sided adhesive strips like you would use to hang a poster. These would work well because the panels are light, but they won't stick directly to the foam. To get them to stick, I glued each piece of foam to a piece of poster board and then cut them out. I haven't had the panels falling off the wall with this setup, and they're very easy to remove and won't cause any damage. For the setup in the room, I decided on a 4-tile high and 6-tile wide panel of acoustic tiles behind my microphone where I record all the voiceover for my videos. You can place them in a different configuration depending on your room, or disperse them throughout the room to calm the reflections if you're mixing on speakers. Now let's get to the important part. I did sound recordings before and after setting up these panels, so I'll play those back and let you know what the main differences are from my perspective. Here's the audio clip before installing the acoustic tiles. This is an example of the sound we get with no acoustic treatment. As you can hear, there's lots of reflections off the walls, and this is made a lot worse by the compression we add so that we can get the volume up to a reasonable level for the YouTube videos. I'm going to clap my hands a few times so you can really hear the reflections. This is what I recorded after the tiles were installed. This is the audio quality we get now that the room has a little bit of acoustic treatment in it. You can hear that there's a lot less reflections, especially now that I have the panels in behind the microphone. Here's a few claps again so you can hear the difference. From what I can tell, these panels are pretty good at getting rid of a lot of that high frequency fluttering I was getting as my voice bounced off the wall behind me. I should note though that I had to be fairly close to the panels for them to be effective, especially since there's no treatment anywhere else in the room. I might deal with that in the future, but I haven't yet. I also noticed that these panels are much better at absorbing high frequencies than low frequencies, and this is probably because they're smaller and lower density than higher end panels. Having bass traps may help a little bit, but this recording was done in the center of the wall to avoid some of those issues. So my overall conclusions are that these Arrowzoom panels were worth getting to improve my sound quality. They're not perfect, but for the price, they're a lot better than having a solid surface behind the microphone, and they're a lot more convenient since they're attached to the wall, instead of having to set up a blanket backing every time I record. Thanks for checking out this video on the Arrowzoom acoustic panels. If this video helped you out, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and press the bell icon to get notifications whenever a new video is released. You can also check the video description for links to these acoustic panels and social media links to stay up to date on all our new content.